Today's episode of Grandpa's Wisdom is brought to you by... It is important to understand that the Constitution does not create rights for anyone. It simply serves as a grant of power to and a blueprint for the structure of the federal government. The rights of the people existed before the founding of the United States. You do not have constitutional rights. You just have rights. To protect them, you must understand them. The book, A Republic If You Can Keep It, can help you with that understanding. Available at patsanswers.com/blog. Click on the Store tab. $16.95 plus shipping and handling. All major credit cards are accepted. Buy it today. I include an email address, librarian@patsanswers.com, in every video so that it's easy for my viewers to communicate their views and comments to me. I recently received an email from what I can only surmise is a member of the Millennial or Gen X cohort. My correspondent wrote, quote, "You make the assumption that the young have more to learn from the old than the other way around. How do you know that the elderly are, quote, the truest experts on living well through hard times," close quote. This is an interesting and valid question that got me to thinking. I'll offer my answer here, and I'd like to hear what my readers and viewers have to say. America is ambivalent about the wisdom of older people, if popular culture is any guide. On one hand, we are provided with buffoon images of the old, such as Grandpa Simpson, one of his famous quotes, I always get the blame around here, who threw a cane at the TV, who fell into the china hutch, who got their dentures stuck in the toilet. Or Frank Costanza, George's churlish father on Seinfeld. His famous quote is "Hoochie Mama." Stacked on the other side of the scale are the sages, characters ranging from Yoda to Dumbledore to Morgan Freeman, who in role after role plays the wise elder for those around him. Despite some negative images, younger Americans seem at least open to the idea of older people as potential repositories of wisdom. Still, young people are right to ask, why should I spend time listening to old people's advice about how to live my life? Over the past 1.5 million years of human existence, it's only for about the past 200 years that most people have gone to anyone other than local elders for solutions to life's problems. Anthropologists will tell us that in prehistoric times, the accumulated wisdom of older people was a key to human survival. Not only did the old, and especially grandmothers, improve the survival chances of their grandchildren by caring for them and finding them food, they also were the source of tried and tested experience, the true elders to whom group members would go to in time of crisis. Later on, in agricultural societies, the family elder was often the only one who knew how his clan's property should be farmed or how to handle drought or pest infestation. Without that elder's knowledge, starvation would ensue. So, consulting older people is really a natural thing for humans to do. People in their 70s and beyond have lived through experiences many of the younger folks in the United States today can only imagine. Their lives have often included ultimate limit situations. These are situations that can't be undone and are nonetheless faced with consciousness and resolve. Situations like illness, aging, failure, oppression, loss, crushing poverty, and risking death in war. It is precisely these situations that lead to wisdom. America's elders have this kind of wisdom more than the rest of us because, on average, they've been through many more ultimate limit situations. This unique perspective is a valuable lens through which younger people can view their own lives, and their advice seems especially relevant now. The elders offer an alternative to conventional wisdom. There's a paradox here. This point is simultaneously why we should seek out elder wisdom and also why younger people may not pay attention. Their perspective often shakes up conventional wisdom. Conventional wisdom is what the members of a society learn while they're growing up. Conventional wisdom offers up images of the good life and reinforces the values of a culture. It ultimately becomes the basis of our identity and our self-esteem, and it's very hard to see beyond conventional wisdom, even if it makes us live smaller and less happy lives. The elders often reject what has become conventional wisdom in America and point to an alternative. This alternative wisdom defies a single categorization. Sometimes it's what we think of as liberal. The elders endorse religious tolerance, for example, and they reject materialistic worldviews. And sometimes it's conservative, such as proposing that marriage should be seen as a lifelong commitment. But it is in the challenge to the conventional worldview that the true value of the elders' wisdom lies. The elders make you examine your assumptions and make more conscious decisions about your own scripts for happiness. In the end, I come down on the side that the accumulated wisdom of older people are experts on living and can serve as a helpful guide to younger people. They bring experiential knowledge of just about every problem a human being can go through. People from their teens to middle age will find that the roadmap for life elders provide can help them take a new look at their own situations and choose new ways of living that will make them happier. All they have to do is ask and then listen. That's my take on it as an old person. What's yours? You've been watching Grandpa's Wisdom. Join us again next time, won't you?